Now, it took about 45 seconds from the time the bomb left the airplane until it exploded. And I think there wasn't a man in the airplane that wasn't either timing it with his watch or counting or doing something. I was sure the bomb was a dud. I was sure it wasn't going to work.
After falling for 43 seconds, the time and barometric triggers started the firing mechanism. A uranium bullet fired down a barrel into a uranium target. Together, they started a nuclear chain reaction. Solid matter began to come apart, releasing untold quantities of energy.
Shadows burned, the day full of pain and disaster. The unknown things were happened, the unforgettable day of bitter truth. Peace be upon you, everyone. Today our assembly is on Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day. So let's begin with the blessings of Almighty. For prayer, I invite Mariam Riyad Gan.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Dropping those atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki was a war crime. For pledge, I invite Fida.
Pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always try to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being, prosperity along lies my happiness.
Next, I invite our dearest principal, Mr. Niyaz Sirakara, for his valuable work.
Peace be upon you. Dear students, parents and teachers, may the Almighty bless us all. August 6 is observed as Hiroshima Day. August 6, 1945, America used a nuclear weapon on Japan in the city of Hiroshima and later in the city of Nagasaki. In the name of saving lives, the nuclear attack took thousands of lives in both cities. And this was the only instant in human history of using a nuclear weapon by a country on another country. More than 200,000 people were the casualties of the incident. The nuclear bomb named Little Boy destroyed 70% of buildings in Hiroshima, and generations after this attack suffered the consequences. Now, this day, August 6, is a focus of anti-war campaigns around the world. That's why we at Surfside School, we also observe this and have special programs, assemblies and slogans, all those anti-war programs in the school. What we have to focus, what I noticed or what I learned from this lesson is the capacity of survival of human beings. Japan survived. Even after the attack, a lot of people died. They didn't give up. With collective vision, dedication, and hard work, Japan emerged out of the ashes. Still, even now, we all know that Japan, the products of Japan, is the symbol of quality. So, this is the lesson we have to learn from this incident or from the catastrophe happened to Japan. On this day, as today symbolizes anti-war, we have to pledge that we will always work together towards spreading the message of mutual respect, peace and harmony, and we will never endorse any act of violence. So let that be the message for all our students, teachers, parents and all the humanity. With this, we conclude. May the Almighty bless us all, and may He take us out of this pandemic situation at the earliest, so that we will be able to see each other, meet each other, hug each other, shake hands with each other. Thank you.
The US donated 2 nuclear weapons over the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki on 6th and 9th August 1945. So, I invite Aisha Sultana to tell you more about Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to speak about Hiroshima Nagasaki Day. Hiroshima Day is observed on August 6th every year. In 1945, on this day, the United States dropped an atomic bomb in the city of Hiroshima. After 3 days, on August 9, the second bomb was dropped in Nagasaki. The nuclear bomb blast took the lives of thousands, killing approximately 80,000 people directly and leaving another 35,000 injured. It led to more than 60,000 casualties by the end. The bomb blast led to massive structural damage. 69% of buildings in Hiroshima were destructured. The nuclear bomb that was dropped in Hiroshima was named Little Boy. The explosion wiped out almost 90% of the city, killings thousands of people. Apart from the killings, they also suffered from terrible burns and radiation sickness. Hiroshima Day 2021 marks the 76th anniversary of the bomb killings. Hiroshima Day is observed on every year to promote peace politics. Thank you.
On the part of Hiroshima Day, the students of our school prepared posters. So, let's have a look on that. Every positive value has its price in negative terms. The genius of Einstein leads to Hiroshima. Next, we have a PowerPoint presentation by Amina Abdulaziz of Plus 2 Commerce.
Hiroshima Day. In 1945, on this day, the United States dropped an atomic bomb in the city of Hiroshima. After 3 days, on August 9, the second bomb was dropped in Nagasaki. The nuclear bomb blast took the lives of thousands, killing approximately 80,000 people directly and leaving another 35,000 injured. It led to more than 60,000 casualties by the end of the year from the effects of the fallout in Hiroshima. Along with the lives, the bomb blast led to the massive structural damage, with Japanese officials stating that around 69% of the buildings in Hiroshima were destructed. Reasons for bombing in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Japan refused the declaration. The USA did not want to invade Japan. They reasoned that using an atomic bomb would deliver a huge blow to Japan. This would save the lives of hundreds of thousands of American troops. Little Boy, the first atomic bomb. Little Boy was the code name for the type of atomic bomb dropped on the Japanese city of Hiroshima on 6 August 1945 during the World War II. The Hiroshima bombing was the second man-made nuclear explosion in history after the Trinity test. Impact of Hiroshima. It takes around 10 seconds from the fireball from a nuclear explosion to reach its maximum size, but the effects last for decades. The incidence of leukemia increased noticeably among survivors. After about a decade, survivors began suffering from thyroid, breast, lung, and other cancers. And for all survivors, cancers related to radiation exposure still continue to increase throughout their lifespan, even to this day, 7 decades later, at higher than normal rates. The Little Girl of Hiroshima. Sadako Sasaki was a Japanese girl who became a victim of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki when she was 2 years old. Though severely irradiated, she survived for another 10 years. She is remembered through the story of more than 1,000 origami cranes she folded before her death, which was believed to grant the folder a wish. Sadako made her wish to be well again. Sadly, Sadako's wish did not come true. She remained ill but did not lose her faith in origami cranes. Sadako continued to fold cranes until her last moments. Hiroshima Now. Hiroshima Peace Memorial. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park is a memorial park in the center of Hiroshima, Japan. It is dedicated to the legacy of Hiroshima as the first city in the world to suffer a nuclear attack, and to the memories of the bomb's direct and indirect victims. Children's Peace Monument. The Children's Peace Monument is a statue dedicated to the memory of the children who died as a result of the bombing. The statue is based on the true story of Sadako Sasaki, a young girl who died from radiation from the bomb. Remember, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, never again. Thank you.
Hiroshima does not look like a bombed city. It looked as if a monster steamroller had passed over it. Thank you everyone who take part in this assembly, and thank you to our dearest principal for his valuable words. Once again, thank you everyone.